Saint Thomas Aquinas was born in 1225 at Roccasecca near Aquino in southern Italy into a noble family connected to emperors and kings. From an early age, Thomas showed a quiet, reflective nature and an unusual love for God. At the age of 5, he was sent to the Benedictine monastery of Monte Cassino to be educated, and many expected him to one day become its abbot. As he grew older, Thomas continued his studies at the University of Naples, where he encountered the newly formed order of preachers, Dominicans. Drawn by their life of poverty, preaching, and intellectual pursuit, Thomas made the surprising decision to join them, against the strong wishes of his noble family. His relatives even kidnapped him and confined him for over a year in an attempt to change his mind. During this time, Thomas remained firm in his vocation, deepening his prayer and devotion to God. After gaining his freedom, Thomas resumed his studies and was sent to Paris and Cologne, where he studied under St. Albert the Great. Because of St. Thomas Aquinas' silence and gentle manner, fellow students mockingly called him the dumb ox. St. Albert, however, foresaw his greatness, famously saying that this ox will one day fill the world with his bellowing. Thomas became one of the greatest theologians and philosophers in the history of the Church. He devoted his life to uniting faith and reason, showing that truth discovered through philosophy and truth revealed by God could never contradict one another. His most famous work, the Summa Theologiae, remains one of the most influential theological texts ever written, addressing God, creation, morality, Christ, and the sacraments with clarity and depth. Despite his intellectual brilliance, Thomas lived with profound humility and holiness. He prayed constantly, celebrated the Eucharist with deep devotion, and often wept while offering Mass. Near the end of his life, after a powerful mystical experience during Mass, Thomas declared that all he had written seemed like straw compared to what God had revealed to him. In 1274, while traveling to the Second Council of Lyons, St. Thomas, in his Dominican habit of black-on-white habit, suddenly fell ill. He was surrounded by his Dominican brothers in their black-on-white habit at his death. He died at the Cistercian Abbey of Fossa Nova at the age of 49. His last words expressed his complete trust in Christ, especially in the Eucharist. Saint Thomas Aquinas was canonized in 1323, declared a doctor of the Church, and is honored as the patron saint of students, theologians, and philosophers. He is a great gift to the Dominican order and to the Church. His life stands as a timeless witness that deep intellect and profound holiness can and must walk together in the search for truth.